I am at Wuhan railway station, about to ride the high-speed rail at nearly 1,000 kilometers from Wuhan to Shanghai. And I'm going to bring you with me to show you what first-class high-speed rail is like in China. Is it comfortable? Is it easy? How long is it going to take? Because rail travel is a little bit different in China. So let's get going, and I'll show you everything along the way. And I must admit, my 24 hours here have been great. I'm a little bit sad to leave. I'd like to have stayed longer, but onwards to Shanghai we go. I do recommend you get to the stations early, because it's almost like an airport check-in. To enter the station, you have to go through security. You can't even enter without a ticket. So get here early, otherwise you might miss your train. Now, as a foreigner, you can't use these. So you have to show your passport because your ticket is linked to your passport. So you normally have to go to the service desk and you show them. If you're Chinese or local, you can use these automatic ones. Ni hao. All right, that was easy. First step done. Next step is go through the security scanner, so for your bags to get scanned. Very quick, very easy, and at least there's peace of mind that you're getting on the train and it's safe. Anyway, up into the station. These stations are always so vast and often quite beautiful. Look at this with the glass ceiling. Pretty. You can't buy a ticket at the station. As a foreigner, you buy it on trip.com and it gets sent to you. Well, the confirmation gets sent to you and then it gets linked to your passport, so you never actually see a ticket. 1348. It's not on there. Brilliant. Maybe it's too early. The Yellow Crane Tower and the skyline of Wuhan. If you saw the last video in Wuhan, you'll recognize this immediately, and probably a little bit of this. And the cherry blossom. The blossoms are out. As you know, I have a little bit of time to kill. I came here early, so I had to film an intro. And I had to go and walk somewhere for that. So I'm here a little bit early. So I'll show you around the station, show you the amenities, maybe get a massage. You'll see what I mean by that. And then we'll figure out where our train is. See what I mean? They are vast. But this one, actually, it's not even the big one. In Chongqing, the station was huge, bigger than airports that I've been to, and more chaotic than airports. This one actually looks not too bad. Not too bad. Do they have the massage chairs? That's what I want. Oh man, I am devastated. In all of the other ones, you have these massage chairs, as well as the normal chairs, and they're so cheap. You pay like £1 and you get like 20 minutes or 30 minutes of massage. So good for when you're waiting, and I wanted to show you guys. But sadly, you only have the normal chairs here, but plenty of them. I guess this station is an old station converted into high-speed rail. It is the main station in Wuhan. Maybe the actual Wuhan station is more modern. Oh well, keep an eye out for them for when you travel, because they are worth it. All right, I've been tempted into trying a pastry. So this is mugwort and salted egg yolk. It's okay, no need, no need. Shishir. Mugwort and salted egg yolk, apparently a traditional and popular snack around the Spring Festival. And if you think food in the railway stations is expensive, that just cost me $1.50 for 2 of them. I actually want a proper savory snack as well. Most people, you see, when they go on the trains, they get things like this. They get the noodles. So obviously you have different shops in here selling them. I don't really fancy that, to be honest. Just maybe a little onigiri or something, a little rice. Ah, he's gone. Oh no, he's back. 7-Eleven, trust you. We'll get one of these. Again, prices, look at that. 50 cents, not even $1. Which one do we get? This one, what is that? It's like a cheese and beef rice cake. That sounds interesting. Normally I go for these. Let's go for this, why not? Ni hao.
Ni hao. 加肉.
谢谢. I thought she was asking me how I wanted to pay, but she asked me if I want it warmed up. It's lunchtime. Why not? We'll eat it now. I'm hungry. We'll eat it before the train. We have some snacks on the train, and I think they give you snacks on the train in first class. I'm not sure. We'll see about that, won't we? Let's see what this is like. All right, we'll just try this one. We'll save the mugwort mochi for the train. To be honest, normally I arrive a little later, but I thought this train station, nearly called it an airport, because that's what it feels like. I thought this train station was going to be cooler, like the other ones, but just my luck. I pick one. That's not. Anyway, let's get this open. It's impossible. It's harder to open this than getting the train station. There we go. Oh, that's... All right, look on the packet. Nice beef, nice cheese. Now look on the inside. Not how I expected. Pink rice, little piece of patty, a bit of cheese, and the nori sheet. I don't even want to eat it. That's weird. Weirdly good. Weirdly good. What do you reckon? All right, I'll see you guys at boarding. All right, 20 minutes to go. I'm at the gate, A13. But already, people are queuing up. One thing they love in China in a train station is a queue. And despite being British, the one thing I hate is a queue. So normally I just sit down and wait until it quietens down. But I say again, if you are traveling and you're not just watching this for fun, please get here early, because they do queue. You do check your ticket again, or your ID card, and they do close it early, and people do miss their trains. So get here early. All right, ticket check passed again. It's actually quite easy to have it on your passport or ID card, but I know there'll be a lot of people who don't like the idea of that. So last time I came here, yeah, we're gonna get it. They do not like you walking on the yellow or beyond the yellow tiles, even if the train isn't coming. And they have these speakers which whistle, and obviously they just scream. But the last train I caught, they were screaming and screaming and screaming like the world was ending. But the train wasn't even coming. Anyway, this is the yellow line. I could do it for a laugh, but I don't think I will. Even if you do this, they scream. Anyway, we're looking for carriage 15. So depending on the size of your train, you've got the different carriages on the floor. We're 1 to 16. And I think we're red in that case, and that's 12. So we must be down here. Considering we're in first class, we're normally at either the front of the train or the back of the train. Here it comes. To be honest, it seems like a complex process, but it's actually easy. From buying the ticket, to getting the ticket, to coming to the station and going through security and then getting the checks on your passport. It's incredibly easy, surprisingly easy. Anyway, here it comes. That's our train. And that is first class. Ni hao, ni hao. This way, I think. All right, looking for seat 9A. Oh, it's a busy carriage. Last time I took the train, I was pretty much the only one on the train. Well, in the carriage. On the train would be interesting. All right, made it onto the train. First class is nice, nicer than I expected. A huge amount of legroom. Just look how much legroom there is. You've got a footrest that you can put down, but you have distance. Tray table that comes out, can work, eat, do whatever you want on there. And then in first class, it's 2 by 2, so 2 on each side. So a huge amount of space, not crowded, doesn't feel crowded. And obviously, because it's first class, because it costs a little more. It's not often absolutely jam-packed. I thought it looked busy when everyone was sitting down, but actually there is space, and there's a few first-class coaches here. The seats, headrest, comfortable, I would say clean actually as well, absolutely spotless. Sometimes when you get, well, definitely in the UK when you get trains, even in first class, not the best. And then obviously all your storage space, plug sockets above so you can charge and do your work. Is there anything else below? No, I don't think so. But yeah, nice first impressions of this train. I don't know how fast it goes, but I know the fastest can go 350 kilometers an hour. So it'll be interesting to see how fast this goes. Sometimes they put the speed up on the board, but I'll show you the rest of the train. I'll show you the bathrooms, and we'll see what type of scenery we go through on this journey. Oh, there's a touch. The seats recline as well. Ah, this is comfortable, I would say. Very, very comfortable. Makes such a difference, I think, being in first class on a long journey like this. And the price difference between first class and standard isn't actually that much. I think it's definitely worth it. I think for this journey, the standard was £35, and this one was £55. And considering it's a 4.5 hour journey, I think that's completely fine. All right, I know you're all absolutely desperate to see what the bathrooms look like. You have wash basin and sink, so you have an area with mirror and wash basin and sink. There we go. It looks clean. Another wash basin, mirror. I mean, you don't want to spend too much time in here, do you? I mean, it's a toilet after all, but Western toilet. Clean. All right, I got told off by the cleaning lady for filming the bathroom. I think she'd be proud of her work. It was very clean. But one of the joys, one of the benefits of traveling by rail across China is just how varied the landscape is. From mountains to plains to cities to residential areas to rural areas. It's incredible. And it's just incredible to sit here next to the window and watch the world go by. I mean, now we're looking at forests and hills and all sorts of things. But it changes so much. Fascinating. Much better than a plane journey, I think. You can fly between cities, but why? Just take the high-speed rail, of course. But it has inspired me. It's made me want to come back and explore more of the rural areas, get off the path of the big cities and come and explore more of this country. It just looks incredible. Looks incredible. Let's try these mugwort snacks. See if they're as good as what she said. I mean, they are so sticky, it's unreal. I've taken it out, but then it's stuck against the packet again. Hold on. Almost like a health hazard. It's so sticky. It smells of grass. Literally like fresh cut grass. I guess mugwort is the grass. And inside she told me there was salted egg yolk and pork floss. It's as sticky in the mouth as it is in the hand. It's actually delicious. You can see the green mugwort mochi type, well, rice. I guess it's just like pounded rice. Gelatinous, sticky, gooey. On the inside you have, I think it's egg yolk and pork floss together. Very savory. Very delicious. Thankfully, it's one of those things that doesn't taste like it smells. I'll give you one top tip though. Noise cancellation headphones. Absolute must, not only to drown out the annoying YouTuber, but also to block out those who are screaming down their phones, or those who insist on watching TikTok on the absolute loudest volume you've ever heard in your life. Bring the noise cancellation headphones for sure. This isn't Shanghai, it's Hefei. Have you ever heard of the city Hefei? I've never heard of it, but I Googled it just now. 9.5 million people. 9.5 million people, and I've never heard of it. China is full of cities, well over 1 million people, that I've never heard of, and I'm sure you've never heard of. Have you heard of this city? That's bigger than London. It's the biggest city, or bigger than the biggest city in the UK, and I'm sure many countries in Europe. Anyway, I thought it was interesting to stop off. A lot of the people get out to have a little cigarette between the stops because it stops for a few minutes. So I'm out with the smokers, freezing in the cold, but I thought I'd show you and not get told off for filming by the cleaning lady. However, comfortable journey, very, very smooth journey. I mean, for going 250, 300 kilometers an hour, the train barely moves, or you don't feel like you're moving. Very comfortable so far, very nice, very happy. Well on our way to the megacity of Shanghai, but it's too cold out here. I'm going back in. Oh, made it to Shanghai, the largest urban area in China. 4 hours and 25 minutes, exactly. Arrived on time, left every station on time, as you would expect. I mean, it certainly beats the UK rail system, that's for sure. Don't think that's even a competition, to be honest. Right, I need to work out how I'm going to get to the hotel. I came into Shanghai station, not the main station, which is actually near the airport, because it's close to the hotel, so it may just be a taxi. Yeah, 40 minutes by metro, 20 minutes by taxi. Easy. Didi it is. Didi is China's version of Uber. Very, very easy. A little thing I would like to say, my observation, I didn't actually catch it on camera, but the train drivers, the train stations look like airports. The train drivers look like pilots, dressed in the hat, dressed in a suit, dressed in a hat, have their little carry-on bag, exactly like a pilot. If you saw them, you wouldn't be able to tell if it was a pilot or a train driver. A lot of respect goes into that job. I like that. I like that a lot. Think of the train drivers where you come from. Is it like that? Right. I need to get out with my passport. All right, well, welcome to Shanghai. Our first glimpse of Shanghai. Well, from first glimpse, it looks like any other city in China. But I'm sure it's going to be an incredible place. We're here 4 nights. I found it and I booked it. 24 yuan. Obviously, when you get there, there's a load of taxi drivers who try and hawk you. But obviously that costs more money. That's just silly. Use the taxi app Didi. It's in Alipay. It's linked to your Alipay. It's so easy to book and easy to pay. Oh, I think we have a drunk guy harassing some other Western tourists. Lovely, welcome to Shanghai. Anyway, it's absolutely freezing. I need to get in that taxi, 5 minutes away. We made it to the hotel, the Citigo Hotel near Jing'an Temple, if that's how you pronounce it. Hello, I have a reservation. Shishia. While she's checking me in, I'll just show you. Have a bar area, have a games area, pool, foosball. Actually some Western people in here and a nice, look at this, like a heater. Fake fire heater, but that looks pretty cool. Ah, and the sport on. Yeah, nice place to hang out. The first Westerners I've seen in a hotel in 2 weeks since being in China. Haven't seen that many around. That's a good thing for me. Room 418. I'm going to show you the room. I can't remember what it looks like from booking it, so I booked it a while ago. So we'll get that surprise together. Oh, look at this. I can't remember how much I paid for this hotel. Maybe it's way more expensive than what I thought. I'm not saying it's super luxury and premium, but it's quite nice to what I expected, right? Laundry room. Oh, that is a touch, which I definitely need to do laundry. Laundry room. Hey, do the laundry. All right, anyway, where are we going? What room number? 418. Wait, oh, I was gonna say there's no room numbers, but they're down on the floor. What a strange place to put room numbers. I was thinking, how do I tell? What is it? Just knock on the door and see who opens. Of course, all the way at the end of the corridor. Oh, huge double bed, which is nice. I actually quite like that it's fitted into the room. Makes it quite cozy. Wash basin and sink, mirror. It's all right, you can see me there. Oh, the window is open, that's why it's freezing. And then bathroom, toilet, towels, nice. Nice thick towels, towel rail, and shower. Hey, that's all right, I'm happy with that. Ceiling shower, and also handheld shower as well. No bum gun. Oh, they've taken it out, how dare they? Just got toilet roll. Tea, coffee, kettle, water. How's the bed? How are the pillows? Shoes off, obviously. Oh, yeah, that's comfy. Oh, and as ever, the pillows are good too. The number one thing is not the food in China, it's the quality of the pillows. I'm happy with it. A little small, I would say, but to be honest, I'm one person, so for me, completely fine. Nice bed, it's gonna be quiet, nice shower, nice bathroom, clean, nice hotel. Who's complaining? Oh, and the most important thing of all is not actually the bed, it's not actually the pillow, it's not the noise, it's the fact that it doesn't smell of smoke. Important feature in China. All right, I know what you were thinking. Am I gonna go for dinner? Yes, I've come to get some food. What I've noticed is no street carts. Everything is in restaurants, at least in this area. Everything is in restaurants rather than spilling onto the street, which, well, you know I like a street cart. I'm trying to work out, oh yeah, this is it. I found it. This place looks good. All right, I don't really know what's going on because I'm filming and I didn't pull out the Google Translate. But this restaurant is famous. Apparently, the grandmother was famous for opening this restaurant, but she passed away, but the grandson opened it again. This place looks legit. It's absolutely ram-jammed with people and the kitchen is on fire. I'm not gonna rock the boat and go over there and film the kitchen. I can't quite work it out if they're happy or they're not happy, but I'll show you the food when it comes, that's for sure. I paid and they gave me a little strip with a number on, so I thought you'd take it over and give it, but you don't, you just sit down. So evidently they get the order somehow. What I've noticed is, oh, some of them are just postcard. Oh no, that probably is here, to be fair. You've got photos under the table with all different, well, you can see how old this place is. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I will be a bit sneaky and just have a little look at what's going on over here. Ah, proper operation. Busy in the kitchen. Busy out here. This is what happens then. They have your number and they shout it out and call it out to you. Ah, it's come already. Thank you. Shishir. Shishir, she was helping me out. Look at that. Doesn't that look incredible? Shishir. Thank you. Shishir. That looks insanely good. Is that tofu on top? Ah, yes, that's what she told me to order. She told me to order that on top. That is the vegetable chicken tofu, it said. So I don't know how that quite makes sense. So we have fried liver. We have those wheat noodles underneath. Look at that. The tofu, vegetables. That looks good. Almost better than this place. The other thing I ordered is a shishir. Is a chicken cutlet. Ah, with this. This one. Okay. Oh, she's helping me out. How lovely is this lady? This is Shanghai Worcestershire sauce, straight from the UK, I guess. Amazing. Dipping sauce. Shishir. Just look at that. When I saw it on the menu, I could not resist. Fried, breadcrumbed, chicken. Looks so good. Oh, I think it's chicken, it might be pork. Let's have a look. That is pork. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, she's like proper auntie looking after me, putting my bag in the basket so it's not on the floor. Right, as good as that pork cutlet is, I'm desperate, it's the right word, to get into these noodles. So I'm gonna give them a good mix up, get that sauce spread all through them. Oh, how good. How good does that look? That should be the title of the video, right? I traveled 1,000 kilometers just for these noodles. Could be, but it won't be. All right, look at that. Look at the color that they've gone. They were those gorgeous, pale, thin wheat noodles, and now they're dark and rich with that sauce. They are good. Is it beef or is it liver? It's liver. Flash fried, cooked really nicely, really quick. That is a good bowl of noodles. Let's try our chicken tofu. That sucked up a lot of flavor. Ah, what a bowl. I would travel 1,000 kilometers for these noodles. So good. Give it a little dip. Fried to absolute perfection. Not greasy. So good, and with that Worcestershire sauce. Amazing. You know what I found in there? The genius little clams and little bits of abalone and mushrooms, of course, giving it that meatiness. Like little pops of clams for sweetness. So good, so good. And I've now worked out, she wasn't not happy with the camera. She thought the camera was a translation thing. She was trying to get me to order the tofu on top. Misread the situation, didn't I? Anyway, they're very friendly. And I would say, you must have it on your list in Shanghai, or you just enjoy watching me eat it. This isn't a food video, it's just a travel video, so I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video when we'll explore Shanghai. Thanks for watching.